Hi and welcome to our code lab. We're now going to review the preparations of the steps that we need to take for getting the code and running the application, getting it ready for the actual code lab and the things that we'll have in our next lessons. This is going to be short and simple. Fippo, can you get us through this process, please?
Yes. So we have the repository hosted on GitHub. And the first thing we need to do is the usual clone it from GitHub into a local directory. I'm going to use my temporary folder, and I'm going to run a git clone with the git URL copied from GitHub. And that goes pretty fast because it's not a big repository. And we go into that directory. What we see there is a package JSON file, README, server, and a static HTML page. And the next thing we need to do is we need to install the dependencies from npm. So we run npm install, which will take some time, but not long, because we only have a single dependency, which is the WebSocket module.
Also UUID.
Oh, yes, that's correct. And we have no vulnerabilities, which is great. And then we can just start the server by running npm start. And it's listening on localhost. And we should check that if we go to localhost, we get asked to access the camera.
Okay. So what we've did now real quickly is went over to the GitHub repo where we store the code lab. We've essentially downloaded to our machine. We've installed all of the dependencies, and then we started the server. Now, the code lab is split out into two parts. The first one is a walkthrough of the code and the different nuances and parts in the code. And the second part is exercises. This repository includes only the walkthrough. The exercises are handled in a different way. And once we go into the exercises module, we'll give you the explanations of how to get the code for them. Okay, thank you. And let's start the walkthrough of the code itself.